Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Tuesday podcast with episodes of the Abbott and Costello Show, and of course, Sam Shovel will be around. George Burns and Gracie Allen meet with their sponsor. I wonder if he's bringing spam. Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny as he goes shopping for Cufflinks for Don Wilson and, poor Mel Blanc. And the CBS Radio Workshop, and a psychological account of the do-it-yourself movement with the tongue firmly in the cheek. And we'll wrap it all up with Claudia. That's all straight ahead on this Tuesday. This is the second day of December, 336th day of the year, 29 days left till we get to 2026. Now, President James Monroe delivered a speech on this date in 1823, establishing American neutrality in future European conflicts. Of course, we know it didn't last, didn't quite make it 100 years, did it? In 1845, President James K. Polk announced to Congress that the U.S. should aggressively expand into the West. It was on this date in 1859, militant abolitionist leader John Brown hanged for his October 16th raid on Harper's Ferry. Following 19 years of Ford Model T production, the Ford Motor Company unveiled the Ford Model A as its new automobile model on this date in 1927. Now, it was on this date in 1930, President Herbert Hoover went before Congress, asked for a $150 million public works program to help generate jobs and stimulate the economy. That would be over $4 billion today. New York City's LaGuardia Airport opened on this date in 1939. And in 1942, a team led by Enrico Fermi initiated the first self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction. The Senate voted on this date in 1954, 65-22, to condemn Joseph McCarthy for conduct that tends to bring the Senate into dishonor and disrepute. McCarthy often warned of what he saw as the dangers of communism.
I think communists are, in effect, a plainclothes auxiliary of the Red Army.
Missouri Senator Stuart Symington had his conflicts with the senator from Wisconsin.
Apparently, every time anybody says anything against anybody working for Senator McCarthy, he is swearing them and is accusing them of communism.
Just answer the question. Do you know of any subversive?
That's the best answer that I can give.
Do you know of any subversive?
Stand in recess until 10 o'clock.
You won't answer whether you know of any subversive. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Even though the chair is waving, I want to make this record. And Mr. Reporter, will you take this down? Mr. Symington, other members of the Democrat Party here have been intimating that they know of some subversive on the staff investigating communists. I have asked Mr. Symington point blank to tell us whether he knew of any such subversive. He runs away. He won't answer the question.
McCarthy died in the Bethesda Naval Hospital in May of 1957 at the age of 48. His death certificate lists the cause of death as hepatitis acute, cause unknown. Previously, doctors had not reported him to be in critical condition. It was hinted in the press that he died of alcoholism, cirrhosis of the liver, an estimation that is now accepted by modern biographers. In fact, historian Thomas C. Reeves argued in a 2012 documentary he effectively died by suicide, drank himself to death. 1954, the Sino-American Mutual Defense Treaty between the U.S. and the Republic of China signed in Washington. It was on this date in 1962, after a trip to Vietnam at the request of President Kennedy, Senate Majority Leader Mike Mansfield became the first American official to not make an optimistic public comment on the war's progress. On this date in 1964, despite local opposition, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. called for action to register black voters.
They refuse to register us. We will appeal to a little man who happens to live in Montgomery at the present time by the name of Mr. Wallace. If he doesn't listen, we will appeal and challenge the state legislature. Then if they don't listen, once more, we will dramatize this whole situation and seek to arouse the conscience of the federal government by marching by the thousands on places of registration all over the state.
I have to tell you that to those people who say that there are attempts at voter suppression, it is not 1964, it's 2025. Every person who is an American citizen should cast a ballot. And if you don't cast a ballot, you got no room to complain about the government that you get. Even if your person doesn't get elected, you got a right to complain. But if the person that you like doesn't get elected and you don't vote, you're part of the problem. The Environmental Protection Agency began operations on this date in 1970. In 1984, U.S. nuns and churchwomen murdered by a death squad in El Salvador in 1980. 1982, Dr. William DeVries implanted an artificial heart into retired dentist Dr. Barney Bailey Clark.
Prognosis is very good. In fact, he looks very similar to any open heart patient that's had a long operation and is at this stage of his awakening process. He moves appropriately, and he looks like he's just any patient. We have a patient that we did surgery on yesterday, and his head works as well as that patient does. So we're very encouraged about that.
That was Dr. DeVries. Clark survived 112 days with the artificial heart. Not bad for a first run. In 1993, NASA launched the Space Shuttle Endeavour on a mission to repair the Hubble Space Telescope. And it was also on this date in 1993, Colombian cartel kingpin Pablo Escobar killed by police as he attempted to escape his jungle hideout.
Finally, when the cops broke in, he jumped out of a window into the roof of the next building, and he got caught in a crossfire.
DEA Special Agent Joe Topt. Enron filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on this date in 2001. Enron, that was a big mess. Syed Rizwan Farouk and Tashfeen Malik killed 14 people and wounded 22 at the Inland Regional Center in San Bernardino, California. These people heard the gunfire.
All of a sudden, boom! It was like right here. Boom, 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 boom. They said they're on the loose.
The couple had pledged allegiance to the Islamic State. 2016, 36 people died in a fire at a converted Oakland warehouse serving as an artist collective.
There was only one way up and one way down from the second floor, and it's my understanding that stairwell was kind of like a makeshift.
Oakland Fire Chief Teresa Reed. And of course, if you remember back some of the Lum and Abners we did, you had the same issue with the theater that Squire Skimp tried to put up on a second store building in Pine Ridge. Only one staircase, very narrow, and that's what happens. Cannabis removed from the list of most dangerous drugs of the International Drug Control Treaty by the UN Commission on Narcotic Drugs back 5 years ago today. 4 years ago today, 2021, Major League Baseball plunged into its first work stoppage in a quarter century when the sports collective bargaining agreement expired and owners immediately locked out players. This was Major League Baseball Commissioner Rod Manfred when an agreement ended the lockout after 99 days.
I have to say, I am genuinely thrilled to be able to say that Major League Baseball's back and we're going to play 162 games.
Start of the season delayed by about a week. Passing away on this date in history, the writer Marquis de Sade. We mentioned John Brown, the abolitionist. Circus owner John Ringling. The very, very funny Marty Feldman. You remember his, probably my favorite role of Marty Feldman's was in Young Frankenstein. Also, Desi Arnaz passing away on this date in history. It was an occasion which really hurt Lucille Ball. It really did, even though they had been divorced for some time. Desi still loved Lucy, and Lucy still loved Desi. Composer, but they just couldn't live with one another. That was the sad part. Composer Aaron Copland passing on this date. Actor Robert Cummings. Roxy Roker, Helen Willis on the Jeffersons, passing away on this date. The Peggy, the secretary on Mannix, Gail Fisher, passing away on this date. And the man who invented the Royal Rumble, the whole concept of having a battle royal, which, not everybody started at once. You had people coming in every minute, 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and until the last person was in the ring, it couldn't end. And Pat Patterson was the brainchild of that. He passed away 5 years ago today. We mentioned John Ringling, the circus owner. How about Charles Ringling, the other Ringling brother? He was born on this date in history, as was actor Ray Walston. We remember him as Mr. Hand in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. We remember him also as My Favorite Martian. Ray Walston, born on this date. Greek soprano Maria Callas. Soldier politician Alexander Haig.
As of now, I am in control here in the White House, pending return of the Vice President, and in close touch with him. If something came up, I would check with him, of course.
Al Haig, who he was not technically in charge at the White House. He was probably, that was when Reagan had gotten shot. And it's the one thing that we look at Al Haig and saying, well, Al, you said something stupid that probably shouldn't have been said. Actress Julie Harris, born on this date. Al Haig, born on this date. And Italian fashion designer Gianna Versace, all born on this date in history. They have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
The delightful actress Lucy Liu is 57 today.
You may not be able to fight like a samurai, but you can at least die like a samurai.
From Kill Bill, Lucy Liu, 57 today. Singer-songwriter Nelly Furtado, 47. Britney Spears did it again. She's 44. From NCIS, L.A., Daniela Rua is 42. Charlie Puth, you remember him from the Furious 7 soundtrack. See You Again, great song. Charlie Puth, 34 today. And from Snowpiercer and The Red Road, and Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Annalise Basso is 27 today. Those are just a few of the people celebrating the second day of December as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
We talk about getting back to a natural form of life, a natural form of living, and not drinking and eating so many things that have chemicals in them and things that are not natural. Well, one way that you can get your guts back to natural health and your digestive system is Dr. B's Digestive Aid. It was your natural ally. Pure honey, Roman revered apothera for gentle digestive comfort. I can't read today. But it is true when you stop and think about it. Look at the stuff that is, I still have some right here. Look at what is in the common fizzy pain reliever. Of course, you have in there, of course, buffered aspirin, anhydrous citric acid, and sodium bicarbonate. And we use that to settle our stomach. But one of the things it mentions in here is that you've got to be careful because it can cause you to bleed, cause your stomach, vomit blood, feeling faint, and this is something that restores the regular system so that you can enjoy natural digestive benefits, and it's all organic. Check it out, profbees.com. That's profbees.com. If you go there, check it out. If you want to get some, use our promo code Wyatt, and not only will you support the program, but you will also save 10%. Yes, we do get a percentage of what is sold using that promo code. But that's supporting us, and we're supporting your gut. So check it out, Professor B's Digestive Aid. You can find the link in the show notes. You can find it at classicradio.stream, or just go directly to profbees.com. Promo code Wyatt. Save yourself 10%.
You, a woman. You in the Marine Corps, the Career Corps. You're not a robot. You're an individual, getting equal pay, equal reward. The Marine Corps. You, a woman. You can join us.
You know what's funny? I don't remember that one. I mean, I remember the others out of this Marine PSA Corps, Marine Corps PSA line, but I don't remember them pitching toward women. But maybe I just wasn't listening to the right times. Okay, let us get to something else that is the right time, and it's time for some laughs on this Tuesday. We'll start off with an episode of the Abbott and Costello Show 77 years ago, December 2nd, 1948.
Hey, Abbott, what time is it? It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
All right, quiet down.
It's a money cookie.
Quiet down. What are you doing with those boxing gloves?
I'm going to enter the Golden Gloves tournament. I've been training.
You, a prize fighter?
Yes, I'm known as Butcher Boy Costello.
Butcher Boy Costello?
Yes, I gave my opponent a left to the heart, a right to the kidneys, a left to the chops, and a right cross to the short ribs.
And then?
He knocked me on my pot roast.
You don't even look like a fighter. Being strong is all in the mind, you know, Costello.
It is?
Sure. You have to think strong. Think of Atlas, and you'll have a shape like him. Think of Hercules, and you'll have a shape like his.
That method won't work with me, Abbott.
Why not?
I keep thinking of Rita Hayworth.
What do you think will happen to you if you got knocked around and got punched, drunk, and goofy?
I can always be a straight man like you.
Sure you can. How do you think you'd look with a cauliflower ear? A mushroom nose and a squash face.
I'd be the only guy in Hollywood with a built-in home garden.
Costello, you're a moron.
What's that?
You're a moron.
That's enough, Abbott. One more word out of you and I'll fight.
Idiot.
That ain't the word.
Costello, you're in a class with an imbecile.
I know. Want me to help you out with your homework?
I'll get him out of here. Terrible. I never saw you looking so bad, Lou. What happened to you?
What happened?
Yeah.
You know what happened.
What?
I don't get a chance to do nothing on the show.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I went to that quiz show. Truth or coincidences? They asked me a question. When I didn't give them the answer, they hit me over the head with a crowbar and ripped my clothes off and hit me in the face with a pie and squirted dirty water all over me.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah, but the joke was on them.
It was?
Mm-hmm. I knew the answer all the time.
You should quit hanging around quiz shows trying to win something for nothing. You ought to get yourself a job and go to work.
I tried to. I studied to be a bartender. I went to the bartender school for 2 years, and I still can't get a job.
Why not?
I can't fix a television set.
I thought so. You're just stupid. Your whole family is stupid.
Oh, how can you say that? My Uncle Mike is a very brilliant man. He invented the cotton gin, the telephone, and the steamboat.
What about Whitney, Bell, and Fulton?
Leave the Andrews sisters out of this.
What is your Uncle Mike doing now, Lou?
He's part-time lifeguard at the Del Mar Hotel swimming pool.
Are you kidding? Uncle Mike can't even swim.
That's why he's only working part-time. He had a lot of trouble with Aunt May last week.
He did?
Yeah, he got her a new set of false teeth, and he told her not to take them out. He begged her not to take them out. He pleaded with her not to take them out, but she did.
What happened?
Her head collapsed.
Well, your Aunt May is quite a woman, Lou. She raised quite a family.
Oh, yes. 3 years ago at the Patterson Fair, she won first prize for having the most little boys in one family. She had 15 little boys.
What was first prize?
A little boy.
Never mind that. Whatever happened to your Aunt May's younger sister?
Oh, she graduated from high school this year, and she's so excited she's going to Harvard.
Harvard? Harvard is a boys' school.
Yeah, that's why she's so excited.
She's going to Harvard. That's ridiculous. None of your family ever went to college.
Is that so? I'm taking a night course right now at UCLA.
Well, no, I'm glad to hear
In other words, that's UCLA.
UCLA, well, disregard UCLA. I'm glad to hear it, Lou. How are you making out?
Not so good. Monday night, the teacher asked each pupil to bring something that would show what they want to be when they get out of school.
Well, now, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, one guy wanted to be a policeman, so he brought a button off a policeman's uniform. One girl wanted to be a nurse, so she brought a button off a nurse's uniform. Another guy wanted to be a fireman, so he brought a button off a fireman's uniform.
And what did you bring?
Nothing.
Why not?
I wanted to be married. How are you going to get a button off of that?
You want to be married. You don't know the first thing about marriage. You don't even know what it takes to make a marriage.
I do so. It only takes two people to make a marriage.
Well, that's right.
A single girl and an anxious mother. As far as I'm concerned, marriage is a three-ring circus.
What do you mean a three-ring circus?
Well, first the engagement ring.
Yes.
Then the wedding ring.
Yes.
And then suffering.
Oh, stop. Are you still going with that striptease dancer at the burlesque show?
Oh, sure. Every night I bring her 3 roses.
Does she wear them?
She has to. It's her custom.
What about that new girl that moved into the apartment next to you?
Well, I tell you, Abbott, I had a date with her, and she's a bachelor girl.
Well, what makes you think she's a bachelor girl?
She looks more like a bachelor than she does a girl.
How old a girl is she, Lou?
Abbott, asking a girl's age is like buying a used car.
What do you mean?
Well, You know the speedometer has been set back, but you don't know how far.
Where did you take her on the date?
Well, we went to a soda fountain and had one of those fancy dishes. You know, ice cream and bananas.
Split?
No, I paid the whole check.
Well, she doesn't sound like the kind of girl for you, Costello. Tell me, do you still date that cute little blonde from Pomona?
Oh, sure. I had a date to go horseback riding with her last night.
You did?
Yes, we rode along through the moonlight. It was beautiful. Her horse was nuzzling my horse. My horse was nuzzling her horse.
Ah, it must have been fun.
It was for the horses. My girl didn't show up. I guess she saw at me because I bought her mother a girdle, and her mother got mad, too.
Well, what size does her mother wear? Small, medium, or large?
Oh, no. Women's girdles don't come in those sizes, Abbott.
They don't?
Oh, no.
What sizes do they come in?
Large, larger, and here comes the showboat.
Hello, Uncle Bud. Hello, Uncle Louie.
It's Abbott's nephew, folks. I left orders with the doorman not to let you win. Now, how did you get past him?
I held your script under his nose and then stepped over his body.
There must be a way to keep this guy out of here. Now, I've got it. I'll hypnotize him. Come over here, Norman.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Costello. What are you going to do to him?
I'm going to hypnotize him and put him to sleep. Look me straight in the eye, Norman.
Okay.
You're going to sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep.
I think it's working, Uncle Louie.
It is?
Yeah, my abba-dabba is asleep.
Now, you lay off, Norman. He's my sister Olive's boy. And Olive's a very lovely person and a big woman in this town.
I noticed that. Your sister Olive is built like the state of Indiana.
Just what do you mean?
She has a large South Bend.
My sister Olive is a leader of society. Before she moved to Hollywood, she was the rage of Kansas City.
Your sister Olive would throw any city into a rage. She came to the right place when she came to Hollywood. She's a typical Hollywood girl.
What do you mean?
A Hollywood girl at 30 has wrinkles. At 35, she has gray hair. And at 40, she becomes a blonde and starts all over again.
Say what you want about my sister Olive, but she's a very well-educated woman. She's a college graduate. And she has a sheepskin.
I noticed that. She ought to try using Jergens lotion.
You know, you have no business ridiculing my family. Now, last week you were picking on my wife. My wife comes from one of the finest families in California. She's a Tracy.
Any relation to Dick Tracy?
Certainly not. Certainly not. Dick Tracy is a character in a comic book.
Your wife is no oil painting.
Hello, boys.
Hey, look, Costello, it's our secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Well, Viola, you certainly look lovely tonight. What is that you're wearing?
Oh, do you like it? This is my nightclub dress.
Nightclub dress?
Don't you get it, Abbott? No cover.
No cover. Viola, you look gorgeous tonight. You and I would make a lovely pair. We'd be just like a couple of lovebirds.
Would we?
Oh, I'll show you. First, I put one wing around you like this. Then I put my other wing around you like this. Then I beak up close to your beak. Then I coo softly.
Oh, what do I do?
Don't stand there, Viola. Drop a worm in his mouth. Cut
it out. I'm serious about her. And you're not. Why, Viola, I'd bring you the moon on a silver platter.
Oh, that's wonderful, Abbott. How about you, Costello? Would you bring me the moon on a silver platter?
What do I look like, a waiter?
The moon on a silver platter is a poetic expression like they use in songs.
Oh, you know I wrote a song about the moon? A very beautiful thing, too.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I call it Carolina Moon, What Are You Doing Over Glendale?
Stop, Costello. You know nothing about writing songs.
Oh, I not only write songs, I sing them. Why, when I was in kindergarten, every morning I would get up in front of the class and sing Rockabye Baby all the way through.
Oh, that was marvelous.
Yeah, there was nothing to it. I was 21 years old at the time.
You know any other songs, Costello?
Oh, every night I lay in bed and I sing an Irish lullaby. Did
that put you to sleep, Costello?
Certainly. You don't think I'd stay awake and listen to that howling, do you?
Well, I saw you last night, Costello. I saw you. You had a cat on a leash. Hey, that certainly is a funny-looking cat. Is he yours?
Yes, he's mine. He's a football cat. I call him First Down.
Why do you name the cat First Down?
Every night he's got 10 yards to go.
Well, instead of being out walking a cat on a leash, a boy your age ought to be out with a girl.
Well, I like cats better. They're smarter than girls anyway.
What makes you say the cats are smarter than girls?
Well, Abbott, no matter how a girl tries, she can't wash her face with her tongue.
Pay no attention to him, Viola. Why don't you come over and see the preview of our new picture, Viola? Huh? I do some love scenes in the picture, and I want you to see my fade-out kiss.
You mean she'll see your faded-out kisser? Anyway, Viola has got a date with me.
Well, I don't think I'm going to keep it, Costello.
Why not?
Well, last Sunday he took me riding, and he insisted I wear a riding habit.
Naturally.
Monday he took me hiking, and he insisted I wear a hiking suit.
Naturally.
Tuesday he took me to dinner, and he insisted I wear a dinner gown.
Well, why are you breaking the date tonight?
Tonight he wants to take me to a birthday party.
Well, that did it. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a beautiful evening up to now, Mabel.
Mabel? My name is Viola.
Well, whatever your name is, it's certainly been fun.
Get him out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, Abbott and I heard a young singer in New York several weeks ago, and we liked him very much, and we brought him back to Hollywood to join our show, and here he is, and we hope you like him too, Hal Winters.
El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Fricati che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Fricati che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. Y sueña ritamo rickety, bum 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 ba. Y sueña ripica rickety, bum 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 ba. El cumba 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 cumbanchero, a bongo 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 cero. Rickety che va suonando cumbanchero, bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Rickety che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Rickety che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. Y sueña ritambo rickety, bum 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 ba. Y sueña ripica rickety, bum 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 ba. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Brigadique va sonando cumbanchero. Bongo cerro que se va. Bongo cerro que se va.
Costello, something's got to be done about the parking conditions around this studio. Tonight I couldn't see a parking space in front of the studio, in back of the studio, or even across the street from the studio.
Could be worse.
What do you mean?
Abbott, suppose you had a car.
Yeah. Well, never mind that. Did your Uncle Mike drive you down here tonight?
No, my Uncle Mike just took his California driver's test today. You should have seen him. He got in a car with the inspector, backed into a truck, bumped into a streetcar, and then he crashed into a stone wall.
Did he pass?
We won't know till next Wednesday.
Why not?
That's the day the inspector gets out of the hospital.
Did your Uncle Mike go to see his favorite program, What's Doing, Ladies?
Yes, and there was a line in front of that studio 2 blocks long.
Never mind that. How did he like What's Doing, Ladies?
I don't know. By the time he got in, they were through doing it.
I don't know. You know, your Uncle Mike is an ignoramus. He ought to get himself an education.
Yes, he's got one, Abbott. Why, 10 years ago, Uncle Mike was a garbage collector without an education. Then he went to night school and he graduated. And what a difference that made in him.
What is he now?
A garbage collector with an education.
Well, never mind him, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story for tonight?
It's a fascinating case, Abbott. I call it the case of the Curbstone Murder, or Gertie, get out of the gutter. And let the water go by.
Sounds intriguing. Let's get on with the case.
Yeah, let's do that.
And now the makers of Smudge Pot cigarettes present the further adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective. But first, a word about our product, Smudge Pot cigarettes. Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain no nicotine, no harmful tars, no tobacco. These cigarettes are made only from the finest domestic and Turkish towel. And remember our slogan, Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain alum. Our slogan is, pucker while you puff. Now go to your cigar store tonight. They will give you a package of Smudge Pots for nothing. The package has no sharp edges. Take them home and throw them in your dresser. What a cigarette, so free, so easy on the drawers. And now to the adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel, Private Detective. I'm sitting in my little office looking at my new office safe. This time I got a real office safe. When I go home at night, I lock my office in it. I see a piece of string around my finger. Suddenly I remember what it's for. It's to remind me to take the string off my finger. I reach in my pocket for my tobacco. There's a big hole in my pocket. That's the last time I'll buy chewing tobacco. But always choose a hole in my pocket. This detective racket is plenty tough. You've got to work in all kinds of weather. Just listen to that wind howling outside.
I'll give you that if you'll give me this.
I'll give you this if you give me that. It's a trade wind. It was such a nice night as this that I was called to solve the famous farmyard murder. A fiendish farmer had cut off his hired man's head. He hid it in the alfalfa. What a tough case. It was like finding a noodle in a haystack. I decide to shave. I lather my face. The razor hums through my whiskers.
St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings.
I always use Gillette Blues blades. I decide to dial up a little in case a client should come in. I put on my swallowtail coat. I take it off. Seems silly for a man my age to wear a coat made of swallowtail. I noticed the headline in the morning paper. The country is in a strange position. On the next page, it says eggs are going up. Chickens must be in a strange position, too. Suddenly, the phone rings. Hello? Yes, this is Sam Shovel, the detective. Somebody that wants me to handle the case. Yes? No, I can't work that, Chief. No, you know my prize. What's that? 5,000? Okay, I'll take the case. Right, 5,000. But remember, all Tootsie Rolls, no jelly beans. I thought of my friend, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. I might get him to help me on this case. Some people think Lieutenant Abbott has a screw loose in his head, but I know different. I tightened that screw in his head only yesterday. One thing I will say for Lieutenant Abbott, he knows his onions. He can walk in any vegetable store and say, that's an onion. But he's a real cop. Abbott don't know the meaning of the word intimidation. And that's only one of a million words he don't know the meaning of.
Hello, Sam Shovel.
It's my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad.
Sam, I'd like to leave my new cowhide briefcase in your office.
That's a pretty briefcase, Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's genuine cowhide. Open it.
Moo.
The cow is still hiding in it.
There's a picture of your wife in it, too. She looks kind of different in this picture.
It's her hair. She's wearing a page boy. Don't she look nice?
It's hard to tell. The page boy's feet are hanging down over her face.
Enough of this nonsense, Sam. The cops caught an old friend of yours last night. Shirley, the shoplifter.
Beautiful Shirley, the shoplifter. I once trailed her through a department store, through the shoe department, through the jewelry department, the furniture department, then I caught her in men's underwear.
This is serious, Sam. Shirley is in the prison hospital. She's unconscious. She keeps moaning, Perry. Perry! Perry!
You must be in the state of Como.
Sam, if you want to see Shirley alive, we better get over to the hospital at once. Let's go.
We arrived at the hospital. We were walking down the corridor. I was reading the signs on the door. Dr. Kildare, surgery, back in 10 minutes. Dr. Nichols, surgery, back in 15 minutes. Dr. Condon, perjury, back in 20 years.
Sam, here comes the doctor that's taking care of Shirley the shoplifter.
He looks like a phony to me.
I heard that, young man. I'll have you know that I've operated on over 300 patients, and I never lost a single one of them.
You didn't?
No, I know where each one of them is buried.
Doctor, can we go in and see Shirley now?
Yes, but don't stay too long, please. The patient must not have too much excitement.
Why not?
How do I know? All the radio doctors say that. My goodness. Aren't you Sam Shovel, the detective?
That's me.
Man, from the looks of you, you need medical attention. Shovel, if you'll come here tomorrow between 2 and 4 or between 6 and 8. Remember, between 2 and 4 or 6 and 8, I'll examine your head.
Why can't I come between 4 and 6?
That's when they're examining my head.
Come on, Sam Shovel. Here's Shirley's room.
Oh, poor Shirley, my poor Shirley.
Sir, who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Shirley's father. She's in the next room. She's got appendicitis. None of the doctors will operate on her. I'm afraid she'll die.
Cheer up, friend. I will operate on Shirley.
You? I thought you were a detective.
Before I became a detective, I was known as young Dr. Shovel.
Are you sure you can do it, Sam?
Am I sure I can do it? Certainly. I'll skin out to the car and get my satchel of surgical instruments.
Thank goodness he's got his satchel. She's right in there, Sam.
Here I go. Has anybody got a hammer?
Here's a hammer.
Thanks. Anybody got a chisel?
Here's a chisel.
Anybody got a blowtorch?
Wait a minute, Sam. Sam, hammer, chisel, blowtorch. What are you doing to Shirley?
What, Shirley? First, I got to open my satchel.
Well, Costello, Sam Shovel, you were really digging them up tonight. Get it? Shovel, digging them up? It's a joke, son. I dug up a joke.
Yes, and you'd better bury it again. Abbott, let's leave the jokes to our writer.
You mean we got writers?
Oh, he's only kidding, folks. He knows our writing staff. We're headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
And I know that our producer is Charles Vanda.
That's pretty good for Abbott, folks, when you consider Vanda's only been on the show 2 years.
Good night, folks.
Good night to everybody. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
77 years ago, December 2nd, 1948, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll go back 85 years to December 2nd, 1940, and see what's going on with George Burns and Gracie Allen. And they were married at the time, but not on the show. It's kind of like that Jack Benny thing, you know.
I'm Ed Asner for the American Cancer Society. You don't need me to tell you that smoking is bad for your health or to tell you how many people die from lung cancer. But I do want you to know that 53 million people like me are going to quit cigarettes for a day during the Great American Smokeout. I've been smoking 30 years, and I know if I can quit for one day, maybe, just maybe, I can quit for good. Remember, the Great American Smokeout, November 16th.
And it happened again this year. Who knows? Might have made a difference. All right, we're going to go back 85 years, December 2nd, 1940, as the sponsor drops by, the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show from December 2nd, 1940.
From Hollywood, the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show for Hormel and Spam. Crazy people. Spam, Reba, boom, Spam. George Burns and Gracie Allen on the show where there's orchestra for singing glee with the smoothies three. Last but not least, the Wiz Bud Heaston. On Monday night is to listen to Burns and Allen. And how to make school lunches that get A+ is a question you can answer with Spam, S-P-A-M. In any youngster's language, Spam is a word for delicious meat, tender, tasty meat that's all ready to eat as soon as you open the can. Hormel originated Spam and gave busy mothers this new combination of meat seasoned in a better way. Whether you pack a lunchbox or the children rush home at noon, Spam is a time saver that gives your youngsters good food husky appetites need. Try Spam tomorrow for lunch. Use the easy recipes on the label, and you'll discover the way to make school lunches easier to get, better to eat. And look who's here, those two lovable stars of our big happy Spamily, George and Gracie.
Buddy. George will be here in a minute. Oh, wait till you see him. He's all slicked up. He's wearing a full dress suit with tails and everything. He must be going to some swell place because this time he had both hands manicured.
Well, Gracie, a full dress suit?
Yes.
Where's George going?
Well, I don't know. See, maybe he's going to the UCLA football team play. Maybe he's going to see them. No, that's impossible. UCLA hasn't got a football team. Maybe he's got a date with Brenda and Cobina. No, nobody wants a date bad enough to go out with George. I know. Maybe he's gone over to John Barrymore's party to help him celebrate his divorce. He always goes to those. Then maybe again, he's going to watch the...
Gracie, how do I look? Stop laughing. Stop laughing. The reason I'm wearing this full dress suit is because the sponsor is coming here tonight. Right after the show, I'm taking him out. What's so funny? I'll admit that this isn't exactly an Eastern-style suit. You see, they're worn out in the West.
It's a little worn out in the South, too.
Well, you may not believe this, but this is a very expensive suit. The vest happens to be satin.
Satin? Looks more like it's been slept in.
Well, forget the suit. Now listen, everybody. When the
traje,
sponsor,
bueno,
when the
es
sponsor
regular,
gets
¿verdad?
here,
Tiene algunos
I want every...
En general es una cosa muy bonita. El traje es...
Sounds like somebody is following me. What is it, Senor Lee?
Senor Burns, that's a very loose-fitting suit.
You mean loose-fitting?
In that suit, you look like that movie star, Robert Traylor.
It's Taylor. A trailer is something that drags behind.
You guessed it.
Artie, will you talk to that guitar player of yours?
Okay, George, leave it to me. Senor, if you don't stop insulting Mr. Burns about his clothes, he'll hit you over your head with his baseball bat.
That's... What baseball bat?
The one you got with that suit.
Never mind the suit. After the sponsor gets here tonight, I'm going to take him over to Ciro's and then to the theater and then to the Coconut Grove and then to all the night spots.
Well, aren't you taking an awful chance, George?
What do you mean an awful chance?
Well, supposing he runs out of money.
Oh, quiet. You were with me last night when I had 12 people out to dinner. And when the waiter came over and said, who shall I give the check to? I fought and fought and fought. Remember?
Yeah, but you had to pay it anyway.
Well... Anyway, you'll have to admit that the drinks were on me and the steaks were on me. And...
Yep, and the ketchup is still on you.
Artie, will you go away?
Oh, don't mind him, George. That's a nice-looking suit.
Thanks, Bud.
Spots.
But when the sponsor gets here, you just talk about Spam.
Okay. When he comes in, I'll say, your coat fits very well over those port shoulders.
Well, Bud, that's no way to get in the plug. You're just like Don Wilson. And that's why Jack Benny saw at him.
No, it isn't.
No?
No.
Then why is Jack Benny sore at Don Wilson?
Well, if he told him once, he told him 5 times. Call up your wife. Let's not barge in on you. Let her know you're crying.
And Artie, there's something that's very important. The sponsor's favorite song is Blueberry Hill. So I want you to play it tonight.
Senor Burns, I do not like it.
You do not like Blueberry Hill?
No.
Why not?
The seeds get in my ears.
Well, anyway, Artie, tonight you play it.
Well, how does it go, George?
Well, I found my thrill in Blueberry Hill.
You better throw yourself into second if you want to make that hill.
Well, just play it. I'll shift for myself. Now, let me see. Is everything all set for the sponsor? Oh, yes. Gracie, did you buy that gold cigarette case I told you to get from?
Well, I went shopping for it this morning, and those Christmas crowds are terrible.
I know, but did you get the case?
Look, you should have seen the way two women were fighting over a little pair of shoes.
Gracie, the cigarette case.
One woman grabbed one shoe, another woman grabbed another shoe.
Look, Gracie.
Oh, I had to walk home barefooted.
Gracie, did you get the cigarette case?
No, I'm coming to that. So anyway, I'm in the middle of a big crowd, and I'm walking past the elevator.
Now, let's not get into that.
Well, you can't help it when the crowd is pushing you.
All right, so you got into the elevator. Did you get the cigarette case?
No.
No?
They were on the 4th floor.
Well, where did you go?
To Glendale with a man.
What man?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You didn't know him. Why did you go to Glendale?
I had to. My finger got tied up in his package.
Well, why didn't you untie the string?
I couldn't. It said on the package, do not open until Christmas.
Oh, I see. And now the Smoothies, Babs, Charlie, and Little will sing Argentina. Gracie, I told you to get that cigarette case.
You'll find your life will begin the very moment you're in Argentina. If you're romantic, senor, then you will surely adore Argentina. You'll be as gay as can be if you will learn to see sea like Aladdin. For just as soon as you learn, then you will never return to Manhattan. When you hear your te amo, you steal a kiss and then, if she should say mañana, it's just to let you know you're gonna meet again. I better know, Castaneda, that you will never forget Argentina. Where there are rumbas and tangos to tickle your spine, moonlight and music and orchids and wine. You'll want to stay down Argentine way, down Argentine way. Say, you'll find your life will begin the very moment you're in Argentina. If you're romantic, senor, then you will surely adore Argentina. You'll be as gay as can be if you will learn to see sea like Aladdin. Oh, mister, as soon as you learn, you never will return to Manhattan. Here you te amo, you'll steal a kiss and then, if she should say mañana, it's just to let you know you're gonna meet again. I better know, Castanet, that you will never forget Argentina. You want to stay, you want to stay down Argentine way, down Argentine way.
I know that, but Gracie, tell me, did you or didn't you get that cigarette case?
I'm coming to that. So, I finally got to the men's department, and there was the most marvelous sale on electric razors.
So you got to sponsor an electric razor?
Well, I would have, except for one thing.
What was that?
Well, I didn't know whether his face was AC or DC.
Look, Gracie, how many years have you lived in a coma?
2. Then we moved to Seattle.
AC or DC? Look, the next time I want an idiot to buy something for me, I'll go myself. Thank you. You mean wait a minute, I said something funny.
Mm-hmm. You certainly
Just
did.
a slip of the tongue. Take it,
Perdona, Senor Burns. If you want to give the sponsor a nice gift, why don't you buy him a potato clock?
A potato clock?
Si, senor. You set the alarm, and it wakes you up potato clock.
Well, next week, do me a favor and oversleep. Hey, soundman. Hey, 4 years in Harvard. Open the door.
Just one moment, Mr. Burns.
Well.
I dropped my Phi Beta Kappa key, and I'm looking for it.
Well, pay a little more attention to your job. You know, it's the little things in life that make you successful. You know that I wouldn't be on the radio today if it weren't for one little thing.
Yes, she is kind of cute, isn't she, Mr. Burns?
Well, never mind that and just open the door.
Hello, Mr. Burns.
Oh, hello, Mr. Phillips. I've been expecting you. Has the sponsor arrived yet?
No, there's a car at the airport waiting to bring him here, though.
Oh, good. Gang, this is Martin Phillips of our advertising agency. And he's known to sponsor for years.
Yes, and I haven't seen him for years.
Well, anyway, as a friend of the boss, Mr. Phillips, what are his likes and dislikes?
Well, his favorite relaxation is a book and a good cigar.
Well, that's easy. I'll read to him and George can smoke to him.
Tell me, Mr. Phillips, what cigars does he like best?
Panatellas.
Panatellas?
Yes, and he smokes 2 or 3 boxes a week.
You mean besides the cigars?
Yeah, that's what he means. He smokes big empty boxes.
George?
Yes?
I just made up a new poem that the sponsor might like.
Nobody wants to hear it, but...
I'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his fam and pulled out some spam. It doesn't fit, but I try. Yeah. That's very good, young man, but I don't think the sponsor would care for that. You see, he doesn't like exaggerated plugs.
See, Bud, what did I tell you?
He doesn't mind your saying that Spam is delicious pork shoulder with ham meat added, or that Spam is wonderful for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or that it doesn't need refrigeration.
I see. That's what he wants.
Yes, he insists on the plugs being subtle.
Subtle. Well, whatever the sponsor does is good enough for me. I've admired him for years, and when he gets here, I'm going to tell him just how I feel.
Oh, no, Mr. Burns. You've got to be very careful about too much flattery. The sponsor is a very modest man.
Oh, well, then he ought to like my sister Betsy on account of she's very modest, too. Now, I'll never
Gracie,
forget...
I know your sister is modest, but we're not interested
She
in
even complained to the police because the people 6 blocks away didn't pull their shades down when they were undressing.
How can she see people 6 blocks away?
She has a telescope.
Mr. Phillips, does the boss have any special hobby?
Well, he likes to hunt.
Well, that sort of lets me out. You see, I don't do any hunting.
Senor Burns?
What is it, Senor Lee?
Maybe the sponsor would like to go deer shooting with me.
Deer shooting?
See.
It's not shooting, it's shooting. Oh. You should say shooting deer or hunting deer.
I'm sorry, darling.
Artie, will you stop that guitar player from butting in?
Okay, George, tell me what he said and I'll punch him right in the nose.
I'm sorry, darling.
Don't worry, honey, I won't hurt him.
Quiet. Look, Mr. Phillips, what does the sponsor like to do?
Well...
I mean, what does his average day consist of?
Well, his alarm clock rings at 6:30.
Well, doesn't that wake him up?
Well, certainly, doesn't it wake him up? That's what it's for.
Oh.
Well, then he takes a shower, shaves, shampoos his hair, manicures his nails, brushes his teeth, massages his face.
Is he always that much trouble to himself?
Please, Gracie, go ahead.
And then he spends about an hour dressing. He's very fussy about his appearance. He looks well-dressed, and he likes everybody else to look well-dressed.
You see, everybody? And you all laugh at me. And he likes everybody to be well-dressed.
That's right, Mr. Burns. So if I were you, I'd take off that suit.
And now, Dig-a-Dig-a-Doo, played by Artie Shaw, his clarinet and his boys. Gee whiz, how could Jack Benny rent me a suit like this?
Friends, do you know the reason Spam is the most popular new meat item brought out in a generation?
Look, we have to... Bud, the sponsor is listening in, so put a little more emphasis on your words. Accent the T's. Yeah. Like popular new meat. It hits the spot.
I get it.
Heat. Well, good.
Friends, Spam is the #1 choice with the housewives of America. This delicious meat leads the parade because it's tight. But you see, friends, Spam is a combination of meats originated by Hormel, seasoned in a better way and put in a handier package. You don't have to be a good cook to make Spam taste good. Spam really has a finer flavor because we use pork shoulder meat, sometimes called picnic, to make Spam sweet and juicy, and the ham it takes to give Spam extra flavor and goodness. There's the difference, the reason Spam tastes so good, fried, served cold, or baked. For example, give the family Spam and eggs for breakfast. It's so easy. Just open a can of Spam, cut off slices, and fry quickly in a hot pan. Those golden brown, sizzling hot slices of Spam really hit the spot. And that's the way to please your family. So you will always be sure of getting the real thing. Look for this sentence. Pork shoulder meat with ham meat added, right on the label of the Spam can. Make your meal getting easier with tender, delicious, taste-tempting Spam. Get a can or two when you shop tomorrow.
Slice it, dice it, fry it, bake it, cold or hot, Spam hits the spot.
Oh, George, don't worry. When the sponsor gets here, take him to the lawn party.
Lawn party? Did you ever see anybody in a suit like this going to a lawn party?
Forest lawn?
Well, I'm going out to change my suit. I've got to entertain the sponsor.
Where's he going to find one funnier than the one he's got on?
Hello, Gracie Allen, Stan's Meat Hot speaking. Good evening. I'm from Western Union. Well, this certainly is a small world. I'm from San Francisco. I have a telegram for George Burns. Message from sponsor. Will you read it? Sorry, had to cancel trip. Stop. Urgent business. Stop. Letter follows. Stop. Regards. Stop. What are all those stops for? My boss is trying to kiss me. Stop!
Why did you hear that? The sponsor can't get here tonight.
Yeah, George's going to feel awful.
Well, so what? I felt pretty bad when they put up a 12-foot fence between my house and Clark Gable's. But I got over it.
Well, when George finds out the sponsor isn't coming... Come in.
Which one of you is George Burns?
Oh, well, Mr. Burns isn't here right now.
Oh, he's certainly a hard man to meet. I've been trying to see him for a month. I'm a radio actor, and I'd like to get a job with him. I'll work for almost nothing.
Well, you've come to the right place, brother.
I need money badly. I'm sleeping in the park.
Well, it shouldn't cost much money to sleep in the park.
Well, the landlord is holding my trunks.
Oh, is that better than a safety pin?
I play all kinds of characters, taxicab drivers and waiters, gangsters, bankers, businessmen, executives.
Well, Mr. Burns won't be able to talk to you tonight. He's looking for the sponsor.
Well, I can play a sponsor, too. Listen. Gentlemen, what we need is more sales appeal.
Hey, wait a minute. There's an idea. Gracie, why can't this fellow be the sponsor?
Well, sure. Why should George be disappointed, huh?
Hey, I think we've hit on something. Look, you've got the job, mister. Come back in 5 minutes, and remember, you're the sponsor.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure Mr. Burns will be pleased with my acting.
You know, this is our chance to put George in a spot. We'll embarrass him in front of the sponsor, and he'll have to give us a raise to shut us up.
Ooh, what an idea.
Thanks.
Aren't you glad I thought of it?
You thought of
it. Well, maybe now I'll look a little better. The sponsor isn't here yet.
No, George, but he phoned, and he'll be here in a few minutes.
Well, good. And then when we go out tonight, I'll tell him a few of my funny stories. I bet I'll get a rise out of him.
I bet we'll get a raise out of him.
Raise? If anybody dares to mention money when he gets here, there'll be plenty of trouble.
Well, we can all use a little more money. Look at poor Artie Shaw. Has to play a clarinet full of holes.
Well, let me warn you people. Not one word about money when the sponsor gets here. Because that'll be very embarrassing to me. When he arrives, I want you to be dignified, watch me, and follow my example. You see, I know how to talk with the upper set.
Yeah, but you sound much clearer when you're wearing the lower set, too.
Well, never mind. The most important thing is dignity. Plenty. I don't. That might be now. Plenty of dignity. Come in.
Mr. Burns?
Yes?
I'm very happy to be here. I'm your sponsor.
Well, I'm very glad to see you. Shake hands with Miss Allen.
Well. So you're Miss Allen.
Well, how do you say? I get a wham out of shaking the hand that bakes the spam.
Gracie, please.
It comes out of the can.
Gracie, the sponsor.
Want me to scram?
Gracie, I told you how to act.
Oh, you want me to be formal with Hormel?
Formal with Hormel?
Why not? That's normal.
Gracie, you're losing your dignity.
Oh, that thing's showing again.
Well, this is Bud Heaston.
How do you do?
I do as well as I can on the salary I get.
That's a very large salary, I might add. And this is Artie Shaw, one of the world's greatest musicians.
This is indeed a pleasure.
I've been waiting for this chance to meet you, Spons.
Don't mind him. You see, he's nervous.
Oh, don't be embarrassed, Mr. Burns. I understand these things. There's one thing I learned in college.
Pardon me, sir. Did I hear you say you went to college?
Yes, that's what he said, Soundman.
Thank goodness. After 6 months on this program, it's a pleasure to meet someone who's gone further than grammar school.
Well,
I myself am a Harvard graduate. Let me shake your hand.
Well, thanks. I graduated from Yale.
You're a Yale man?
Why, yes.
I'll be right back, Mr. Burns.
Where are you going?
Downstairs to wash my hands.
I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry that happened.
I understand, Mr. Burns.
Artie, I'm going to tell George right here and now. Where does he get that stuff? Who does he think he is?
Wait a minute, Gracie. What is this? Tell me what.
Well, Christmas is coming, and Artie Shaw wants a raise, and Bud Heaston wants a raise, and Senor Lee wants a raise.
Gracie, aren't you forgetting yourself?
That's right, I want a raise, too.
Look. Gracie, what about the sponsor?
He's getting enough now.
Quiet! A raise. Give people a raise at my salary. Do you know what cost me $50,000 a year to live?
It ain't worth it.
Quiet, Artie.
Mr. Burns, I feel obliged to interfere. I think these people have done a wonderful job all season, and I think they deserve a raise.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it.
I think you should.
Well, I'm sorry that you can't see it my way, but, well, they either continue working for the same salary or I quit. Goodbye.
Hey, he's even better than Betty Davis in the letter.
Now, wait a minute, everybody. This is no laughing matter. Mr. Burns looks serious, and if you really quit, you'll all be out of work. And take the advice of an actor who's been out of work, it's no fun. My advice is to sign up at the same money.
Well, I think you're right.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea.
Well, where do we sign up?
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing the only smart thing. Look at me. You people don't know what it means to be cold and hungry for months at a time.
Yeah. Well, here it is. Now, go out and see if you can square us with George.
Well, I'll do my best.
Oh, Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns.
Yes?
Mr. Burns,
I did it.
You did it? Yeah. You mean they signed it?
Yes.
At the same salary?
Right.
Well, you did a great job, Harry. Here's $10.
Will some member of the family be sure to remind Mother to get a can of Spam when she goes shopping tomorrow? She'll like Spam because it's so easy to serve. You'll all like Spam because this grand-tasting meat is so tender, so juicy, so full of flavor that you'll want to serve it often. Spam is the most popular meat item brought out in a long, long time. Thousands of families now use Spam regularly. If you haven't yet tried Spam, now's the time. You're really missing something. Ask for Spam at your food dealers tomorrow.
Thank you, Bud. Well, Gracie, say goodnight.
Good night.
Well, Gracie, it only cost me $10. And I've got you all signed for the same salary.
And it only cost us 50 cents.
50 cents? For what?
The invisible ink we signed the contract with.
Oh, good night, folks.
Monday, same time, same station, for another Burns and Allen show with Artie Shaw and his orchestra and the Smoothies. This is Bud Heaston reminding you to remember that cold or hot, Spam hits the spot. Have you tried Hormel chili con carne? Even those who think they don't like chili do like chili con carne the way Hormel makes it because it's different and everybody likes it. Double your money back if you don't like it. Try Hormel chili con carne tomorrow.
85 years ago, December 2nd, 1940, George Burns and Gracie Allen here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up tomorrow, variety on our Wednesday edition with The Big Show, Tallulah Bankhead, Fred Allen, and Phil Silvers, and the Chase and Sanborn Hour with Rudy Valley and Maureen O'Hara. On Thursday, well, and of course you'll have Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy there as well. Comedy on Thursday with Phil Harris, an unedited edition of the program. You'll hear what it was like, including the audience warm-up. From 1953, Our Miss Brooks from 1955, The Great Gildersleeve from 1946, and Fibber and Molly from 1945. More comedy on Friday, Georgie Jessel, Norma Talmadge, and George Rapp from 1937 in the program 30 Minutes in Hollywood. You'll also hear You Bet Your Life starring Groucho, Jack Benny as he goes shopping from 1954, and Lum and Abner and A Trip to the Hospital. Westerns and Crime on Saturday with Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, The Challenge of the Yukon, and an episode of Calling All Cars from 1933. On Sunday, the Screen Directors Playhouse production of My Favorite Wife, starring Cary Grant and Irene Dunn. The Lux Radio Theater production of War Against Mrs. Hadley, starring Edward Arnold and Fay Bader. And in honor of it being December 7th, we'll have an episode of H.V. Kaltenborn Edits the News, along with other news from World War II, the beginning. December 7th, 1941. That's 84 years ago on Sunday. And on Monday, we'll have Dragnet, Gangbusters, and Screen Guild Theater, alias Nick Beale. And more comedy a week from today with Abbott and Costello, Amos and Andy, The Great Gildersleeve, and Milton Berle. That's all coming up a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up next, Jack Benny goes shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, make tomorrow your D-Day. Get an extra bond for defense. Step into any bank or post office and buy yourself a profitable share in America's future. As an investment, bonds are better than ever. They can help you save safely, conveniently, and profitably. So whether you already buy on the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank, get an extra bond for defense tomorrow.
Some of the best Jack Benny shows are the Christmas shows, and it's not just because of Jack, it's because of the wonderful talent of Mel Blanc and how the harried clerk at the department store where Jack goes shopping. We're going to hear one of those episodes today going back 74 years to December 2nd, 1951, as Jack goes shopping for Cufflinks for Don Wilson.
The Jack Benny Program, transcribed, presented by Lucky Strike.
And now a word of interest to smokers. For years you've heard talk, double talk, words about noses, words about throats, empty promises. Cigarette advertising is filled with them. Now this smokescreen of double talk is swept away by facts, not claims. Facts. The facts are that Lucky's fine, mild, good-tasting tobacco goes into a cigarette that's made better, that's fully packed, that has no annoying loose ends to spoil the taste. A cigarette that's made better in every way. Yes, the facts are that Lucky Strike, by a wide margin, is the best made of all 5 principal brands of cigarettes. Facts proven by a month-after-month quality comparison based on tests certified to be impartial, fair, and identical. And these tests, these facts, are verified by leading laboratory consultants. For example, Foster D. Snell Incorporated of New York City reports, in our opinion, the properties measured are all important factors affecting the taste of cigarette smoke. We conclude that Lucky Strike is the best made of the 5 major brands. Yes, Lucky's taste better. Always so mild, so smooth, so firm and fresh, with better taste in every puff. So prove to yourself the proven facts. Don't be misled by the smokescreen of claims made by other cigarettes. Remember the facts and enjoy really fine, mild, good-tasting tobacco in the cigarette that tops all 5 principal brands for quality. The cigarette that tastes better, Lucky Strike. Try a carton today.
Be happy, go Lucky Strike today.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Barry Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, the Sportsman Quartet, and yours truly, Don Wilson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to a local department store where Jack and Mary have gone to do their Christmas shopping.
Gosh, Mary, no matter how early you do your Christmas shopping, the stores are always crowded.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. I have to get a present for my producer, my sound effects men, my engineer, my script girl.
By the way, Jack, what are you giving your 4 writers?
My 4 writers? Oh, something they can really use.
What's that?
A 5th writer. Now, Mary, I know what to get everybody in the cast but Don Wilson. Have you any suggestions?
Well, the jewelry counter's over there. Why don't you get him a nice pair of cufflinks?
Say, that's a good idea. Come on, Mary. Here we are.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I'd like to see some cufflinks. Huh?
Well, we have a large variety. All these you see here are $1.98.
$1.98?
Yes, sir.
Jack, here's some better-looking cufflinks in this case.
Oh, yes. I think Don would like this pair. Huh?
They're solid gold.
Gold? How much are they?
$40.
$40?
The cheap ones turn green.
He sure did, didn't he? Look, Jack, Don has been with you 18 years. It's about time you got him something nice.
You know, Mary, you're right. I'm going to get Don these gold cufflinks. He deserves it. Mister, I'll take these $40 cufflinks.
Yes, sir.
Does that include the engraving?
Yes, we do it right here. It only takes a few minutes.
Good. Now, clerk, these cufflinks are for a friend of mine named Don Wilson. So put a D on one cufflink and a W on the other.
Yes, sir.
Have them gift wrap and see that Mr. Wilson gets it before Christmas. CBS Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Mary, let's go to the sporting goods section. I want to pick out something for Phil.
Wait a minute, Jack. I want to stop at the hosiery counter first.
Okay.
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see some nylons, please.
Surely. Are they for yourself?
No, they're for my sister.
Oh, you're buying something for Babe?
Yes.
Stocking?
What size?
16 and a half.
I beg your pardon. What size stocking did you say?
16 and a half.
Madam, the boxes don't come that big.
Mary, maybe you made a mistake. Babe's feet can't be that large.
Yes, they are, Jack. That's why she's in such demand during the grape crushing season.
Oh, well, Mary, why don't you get her present later? I like to finish my shopping first.
Just a minute, Jack. As long as we're here at the stocking counter, I want to buy a pair for myself.
Mary, you don't have to buy stockings. I was going to give you some for Christmas.
I'll buy my own. I wore the stockings you gave me last year, and everybody thought I was a nurse.
Well, how do I know what kind you want? Now, hurry up, Mary, because I want to pick out something for Phil.
Can I help you, young man?
Huh?
I said, can I help you?
Oh, are you a clerk?
Just for the Christmas rush. I'm really Glenn McCarthy, and I'm only working here to pay my income tax.
Oh. Well, gee, I'd like to get something for my parents.
Your mother and father, eh?
Yeah, how did you know?
Oh, I just figured it out.
Oh, well, I think I'll get my mother a new corset.
Well, don't you think she should come down and pick out her own corset?
Oh, Mother hasn't left the house for 3 days.
Was she sick?
No, the string broke on her old one. She can't get through the door.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, we were spending a quiet evening at home, and all of a sudden, boing! And steel stays flew in all directions.
Oh, my goodness. Was anybody hurt?
No, but my father got pinned to the wall. Well, anyway, wrap up that size 44 corset and I'll take it with me.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see, Mary. The sporting goods counter should be...
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Well, hello. Hello, Mr. Kitzel.
I see the Yuletime is catching up with you. You too, Miss Livingstone?
Yes. Are you doing your Christmas shopping, Mr. Kitzel?
Ooh. I'm a busy boy. Look at this armful of bundles. Ooh, the things I am buying. For my wife, I'm getting a house coat, and for my nephew, I'm getting some electric trains.
Oh, Lionel?
No, his name is Sam.
Oh.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Benny. I got to run over to the liquor department and buy a present for my brother. I'm going to get him some of that very expensive imported brandy.
Napoleon?
No, his name is Lionel.
Oh.
Well, good to see you. Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Goodbye, Mr. Kitzel, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Kitzel.
Same to you. You better not pout. You better not cry. Better watch out. I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming to town.
Now, let's see. Where was I going?
Jack, you better get Phil's present. I think the sporting goods is over here.
Yeah, we'll go over and... Oh, just a minute, Mary.
What's the matter?
I've been thinking about Don's gift. I'm afraid I had it engraved wrong. I'm going back to the jewelry department. Come on. Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir?
Remember me? I bought a $40 pair of gold cufflinks here a few minutes ago, and I'd like to change the engraving.
But, mister, I've already got it wrapped with ribbon and tinsel and everything.
I'm sorry, but I want you to change the engraving, so you'll have to open it up.
But, mister...
Now, please, I'm a customer here. Now, open it up.
Okay. Now, what do you want?
Well, the way it is now, there's a D on one cufflink and a W on the other. Now, I'd like you to put both initials on each one of them.
Okay, I'll go fix it.
Jack, that's ridiculous. What's wrong with the way it was?
Well, with Don Wilson, it's the only sensible thing to do. See, when Don wears them, people will see the D on one cufflink, and they'll be curious to see what's on the other one. And I want to save them that long walk. Now, clerk, wrap it nicely with the tinsel and the ribbon.
I'll wrap it.
Come on, Mary. Now we can go to the sporting goods department. Now, here we are.
Gee, they sure have a nice assortment of guns and hunting equipment, Jack.
Yes, I think I should be able to get something for Phil here. Oh, clerk.
Well, you're back again this year.
Would you mind helping me?
Certainly. Across which aisle?
Now, don't be so smart.
Jack, don't start an argument with him. Just buy Phil's present.
Look, I came here to get something for a friend of mine. He's the rugged type.
Well, there's always camping equipment. Does he sleep outdoors much?
Yeah, sometimes right in front of his house. Gee, I don't know what to get him.
Well, while you're making up your little mind, I'll wait on another customer.
Okay, do you mind if I fool around with this gun?
Go right ahead. It's loaded.
Gosh, you know, Mary, it's hard to buy something for Phil.
Maybe like this fishing rod.
Yeah, say, that might be nice. Oh, clerk.
Just a minute. I have other customers.
Yes, sir. I'll wait. Huh?
That'll be $8.76, madam.
Gee.
Have you decided on that tennis racket, young man? Good. That'll be $12.75.
Gosh.
Ouch! Finally got your nose caught in it.
Never mind. Just give me that fishing rod. Now wrap it up and I'll call for it later. Come on, Mary. Well, don't say anything. Here comes Phil now.
Hiya, Jackson. Hello, Livy, you little fugitive from the doll counter, you.
Hello, Phil. You're certainly carrying a lot of packages.
Yeah, I've been shopping all day. Got presents for everybody. How about you two?
Well, I'm nearly finished with my shopping.
$5 is almost gone, huh?
Phil, for your information, I just spent $40 on Don Wilson.
What'd you do, take him to lunch?
No, I...
Look out, Phil. One of your packages is slipping.
Huh? Yeah, there it goes.
Darn it, now I got to get Remley another present.
Mary, let's move away. I'm getting dizzy here. See you later, Phil.
So long, kid.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Phil. Come on, Mary. I still have to buy something for my sister Florence.
Oh, Jack, look. There's Santa Claus.
Yeah, look at him. With his red suit and white beard.
Jack, he's coming toward us.
I'm going to talk to him. Hello, Santa.
Hiya, bud.
Huh?
Long time no see.
Come on, Mary. Let's get away from here.
Jack, wasn't that the...
Yes, that's the tout I always see at the racetrack. Imagine him, of all people, being Santa Claus. Let's see. I think I might get something for my sister.
Oh, Jack!
Oh, hello, Don.
Hello, Don.
Oh, hello, Mary. Oh, gee, what trouble I'm having in this store. Wish I didn't have such a big stomach.
Why?
Well, it seems there's a piano missing, and they've searched me 3 times.
Well, it's your own fault, Don. You should diet once in a while.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, say, Jack, I'm glad I bumped into you. Do you think our sponsor would appreciate an unusual gift like this?
Well, Don, what's so unusual about that? It's just a clock.
Oh, no, Mary. It's not just a clock. It's a syncopated clock.
A syncopated clock?
Yeah, I'll show you how it works. Wait till I wind it up.
Now here's a clock that works all right. It works all right, but not exactly quite. Instead of going tick-tock, tick, the crazy clock goes tock-tick-tock. Experts come to hear and see, but none of them can solve the mystery. We called Professor Einstein, too. He said there's nothing I can do. The man who made it raved and raved because nobody could say why this silly clock behaved the hickory-dickory way. It has a syncopated tick, a steady rhythm, really kind of slick. It has a beat that we all like, as pleasing as a lucky strike. Lucky strike. Round and firm and fully packed. Better tasting, that's a fact. So let's light up a lucky, puff on a lucky strike, the smoke that
Oh, darn it, it's running down. I'll wind it up again.
Don, that's a wonderful gift, and I'm sure the sponsor will be crazy about it.
I thought you'd like it. But, Jack, when I send it to him, should I sign the card just Don or be more formal and sign my full name, Donald Harlow Wilson?
Donald Harlow Wilson. Oh, you know him well enough to sign it Don.
No, I guess so. Well, I got to run along now. I got to get a present for my wife. So long.
So long. Say, Mary, did you hear that?
What?
Don's got a middle name, Harlow. I didn't know that.
So what?
So what? Mary, his cufflinks. Don would never forgive me if I left out his middle initial.
Jack, you mean you're going...
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get that engraving changed. Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir. What can I... Oh, it's you again.
Yes, I've got a slight change for you in that engraving.
Oh, no. First you buy the gift, then I engrave the gift, then I wrap the gift, then you change your mind about the engraving, then I unwrap the gift, then I re-engrave the gift, then I wrap the gift. Now you want me to change the engraving again?
Well, never mind that. Just unwrap the gift.
I've already sent it down to the delivery department.
Well, you'll just have to go down there and get it.
What was wrong with it?
There was nothing wrong with it. It's just that I'd like to add some more engraving.
More engraving? Look, mister, that ain't a tombstone, it's a cufflink.
I know. I want to add his middle... I want to add his middle initial, H. Now go get my package.
All right. I'll get it.
What an eccentric character. Well, Mary, that takes care of that.
Well, thank heaven. Now, let's finish your shopping.
Say, Mary, what do you think I ought to get for my sister Florence?
Well, I don't know. Lingerie might be nice.
Yeah, say, that sounds pretty good.
Oh, look, Jack. There's Rochester doing his Christmas shopping, too.
Yeah, I want to see what he's getting.
Can I do anything for you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Christmas present for my boss.
Your boss, eh? Well, would you like something in a necktie?
I don't know. That might be all right.
Well, what kind would you like? What kind of a man is your boss?
Well, he ain't exactly the vigorous type like Errol Flynn, and he ain't exactly quite like Gary Cooper. Then again, he ain't exactly bashful like Jimmy Stewart. And on the other hand, he ain't the aggressive type like Humphrey Bogart.
Well, what type is he?
I don't know what he is. I just know what he ain't.
Well, here's a nice necktie that will fit any type of man. And it's only $3.50.
$3.50.
That isn't too much to spend on a present for your employer.
Oh, it isn't that I don't want to spend the money, but I just can't afford it. He doesn't pay me much.
Oh. Well, then here's a nice tie for 79 cents.
How much down?
How do you like that?
I really don't know what to get him.
Let me ask you something. What does your boss usually give you for Christmas?
Well,
what?
Well, last year he gave me $5,000.
He gave you $5,000? That's hard to believe.
You wouldn't believe the truth either.
Come on, Mary, let's go. Oh, Mary, I just thought of something about Don's cufflinks.
Not again.
Come with me. It'll only take a minute. Oh, clerk.
Here's the package. I got it up from the delivery room, and I added the extra initial.
Oh, that's too bad. I want to change the cufflinks.
What?
Instead of the $40 ones, I'll take the ones that cost $1.98. Gee, he was such a young fellow. Well, I'll take the $1.98 cufflinks and put the money in his hand. Come on, Mary, let's go.
Jack, if you're going to buy lingerie for your sister Florence, I know just
Mary,
the kind that...
Mary, look.
Where?
In the toy department. There's a little boy climbing up on Santa Claus's lap.
Oh, yes.
Let's listen.
Hiya, Sonny.
Hello, Santa Claus.
What would you like St. Nick to bring you for Christmas?
I'd like a toy.
What kind?
A bicycle.
Uh-uh.
Huh?
Get a fire truck.
But I want a bicycle.
Bicycle hasn't got a chance.
Why not?
Bicycle tires.
Gee, I never thought of that. I know what, Santa. Just bring me a pair of roller skates.
Now, that is the worst choice you could make.
What?
Roller skates are no good in the mud.
Well, in that case, I know what I'll do.
What?
Come here a minute. I'm gonna get a high-powered BB gun.
Why a high-powered BB gun?
It's a long shot.
Okay, good luck, Sonny, and Merry Christmas.
You know, Mary, if I didn't see that, I wouldn't believe it. You know?
Well, come on, Jack. Let's buy your sister's present and go home.
Okay.
Well, here's the lingerie counter.
Yeah. Pardon me, but would you mind waiting on us?
Why not? Your money's as good as anybody's.
Well, could you show me something in silk lingerie?
Certainly. What's your size?
Well, they're not for me.
They're for his sister, size 34.
Okay. Here's a whole box of them.
Will you lay the lingerie out for us, please?
Just a minute till I put my gloves on.
Gloves?
Touching that stuff with me bare hands makes me a nervous wreck.
What?
Especially the black ones.
Look, mister, we haven't got all day. Show us something in a size 34.
Okay. Here's a nice little garment. A genuine, pure silk nightie.
Gee, that's awfully pretty. I think this would be very... Wait a minute, mister. What are all these little loops on the bottom of the nightgown?
The loops?
Yeah, the loops.
Yes, what are the loops for?
When you go to bed, you hook them over your toes so the nightgown won't creep up on you.
Oh, that's wonderful. unbelievable. Gift wrap it and send it to my house.
Yes, sir.
Jack, here comes Don again.
Oh, hello, Don. Have you bought your wife's present yet?
Yeah, I finished all my shopping. I even bought something for the man who collects our garbage.
Oh, what'd you buy him?
$40 cufflinks.
Don, $40 cufflinks for a man who just collects your garbage?
Jack, the only others they had were $1.98, and I wouldn't give them to a dog.
Well, you can start barking, brother, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Fido. See you later. Come on, Mary, let's go home. Ladies and gentlemen, industry can produce the bombers and munitions, but only you can give the blood that is needed so badly. Make that appointment today. Call your local blood bank. In the Los Angeles area, the telephone number is Dunkirk 4-5261. Thank you.
Jack will be back in just a moment, but first...
Lucky's taste better. Yes, there's better taste in Lucky Strike because Lucky's fine, mild, good-tasting tobacco goes into the cigarette that tops all 5 principal brands for quality. Lucky Strike. These are not just claims. They are facts that prove Lucky's are made better in every way. Facts verified by leading laboratory consultants. One of these, Froling and Robertson of Richmond, Virginia, reports, it is our conclusion that Lucky Strike is the best made of these 5 major brands. So don't be misled by the smokescreen of claims and empty promises made by other cigarettes. Remember the proven facts of Lucky Strike quality. Enjoy the mild, rich taste of fine tobacco in the cigarette that smokes smoother because it's made better. The cigarette that tastes better. Lucky Strike. You'll prove it yourself by trying a carton of Lucky's today.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, get better taste, be happy, go lucky strike today.
Well, Mary, I've done all my Christmas shopping. I guess we can go home.
Yeah, come on, let's...
Well, Mr. Benny, imagine running into you again.
Mr. Kitzel, I thought you finished your Christmas shopping.
Well, I had to come back. I forgot to get a present for my boss. I'm buying him a cigarette lighter.
Ronson?
No, his name is Shapiro.
Well, good night, folks.
This is John Wilson reminding you to listen to your hit parade with Guy Lombardo every Thursday night, presented by Lucky Strike. Consult your newspaper for time and station. Stay tuned for the Amos and Andy Show, which follows immediately. The Jack Benny program is heard by our armed forces overseas through the facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Transcribed. This is the CBS Radio Network.
What dog would give you cufflinks to? 74 years ago, December 2nd, 1951, the Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage, classicradio.stream. There you can support the program, learn more about classic radio collecting. You can... get you a nice XH Data radio. You can get, you can find the link to Professor B's Digestive Aid there. Other items for sale. You can also buy me a copy if you like. We want to thank Bill for doing that for us. It's always nice to have somebody do that. There you go. On this Classic Radio Theater Tuesday edition, we'll have a CBS Radio Workshop production coming up next.
Ladies, there's one war job that you and only you can do. I mean the saving of waste fats and oils. Every drop of used fat is vitally needed for military medicines and supplies, and for supplies on the home front, such as fabrics, paints, and soaps. That fat has to come from your kitchen. Don't fall down on your war job. Save all used fats in a clean can, and the minute the can is full, take it right down to your butcher. He'll pay you 4 cents plus 2 red ration points for every pound you turn in.
And don't you forget it. Now we go back 69 years to December 2nd, 1956. The CBS Radio Workshop in the day the roof fell in. a psychological account of the do-it-yourself movement.
Well, Dr. Manning, I've done all a surgeon can for him. I mended his ankle, healed his back, straightened his arm, patched his scalp. But now he refuses to leave the hospital. He even refuses to get up out of bed. He just lies there, staring at the ceiling, muttering strange words. Molly, secretes, vapor vacuums, crawl spaces, and snakes.
Snakes?
Wire snakes. That's why I called you, Manning. Pete Bolton needs a psychoanalyst. He even claims he was hit by a boat while standing in a concrete driveway.
The CBS Radio Workshop, dedicated to man's imagination, the theater of the mind. Today, a psychological examination of the man who forms the backbone of a $12 billion industry, the man in the gray flannel overalls. An account dedicated to those of you who do it yourself.
As my colleague, Dr. Forster, had promised, I found Pete Bolton lying flat in bed. The ambulance driver confirmed the fact that Pete claimed his physical injuries, now healed, had arisen from a boat striking him.
So help me, Doc, the nearest water for miles around was a fish pond in his backyard.
Pete was a clean-cut looking man in his middle 30s. His smile of greeting was pleasant, but he gripped the sides of his bed tightly as I walked over to him. Mr. Bolton?
That's right.
I'm Dr. Manning. Dr. Forster suggested that I come and talk with you.
Yes?
I want to talk to you about those snakes.
Snakes?
The wire ones.
Oh, those. Well, you better watch out for those, Doc. Better sell that house of yours right now.
The house?
Well, don't you own a house? A little hideaway, a hunting cabin someplace?
Well, I do have a retreat for a few of my patients.
How long have you had it?
Not long. I just took it over.
Well, then give it back. Give it back, Doc. Because they'll come, Doctor. They'll come. The wire snakes. Someday, a drain will stop up. You won't be able to get a plumber. You'll have to clean out that drain. Just simple things at first, but then you'll go on from there. You'll become one of them, like I was. A do-it-yourselfer. Then the roof falls in.
In the medical journals, I had noted the profession's growing shock at the havoc wrought by the do-it-yourself movement on the human body, the nationwide surge of smashed thumbs, sawed-off fingers, broken legs from falls off roofs and scaffoldings. I had noted the insurance company's rising alarm at fires from amateur wiring, floods from amateur plumbing, inadvertent burials from amateur excavations. As I began my talks with Pete Bolton, trying to ascertain what traumatic shock kept him pinned to his bed, I learned about the drives that send the men and women of modern America, some say 40 million of them, to paint, plaster, build, construct, pave, insulate, saw, hammer, and bore holes with an enthusiasm formerly reserved for the flag and mother. When Pete joined this vast army of do-it-yourselfers, he hadn't touched a tool since he took a required course in manual training in the 8th grade. Since his marriage, he had had 2 promotions at the bank in which he was employed, but he and Helen were still living in their small, rented living room, bedroom, and bath.
Pete, have you seen that book of the month?
Which month?
This month, the book that came today.
Oh, what's the name of it?
How should I know? I couldn't find the little slip of paper to send back saying we didn't want it.
You know, someday we've got to settle down and organize this love nest.
No, I never can find a thing anymore.
Books piled on top of everything.
Guest towels in the trunk down in the storage room. Every time we have a guest, I have to find the superintendent and get a key. We just had an extra shelf or 2.
Oh, I don't know where we'd put a shelf.
Well, we have that little alcove beside the fireplace.
Well, if you can pick up a bookcase that'll fit in there.
Pete, that would look horrible.
What would?
A bookcase stuck in that alcove. Well, there should be shelves built in.
Built in, huh? Okay. Ask the super what they'd cost.
I already have $78.
What?
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Well, we're not asking him to build a whole new apartment house. Just a couple of shelves.
He says carpenters have gone up.
Well, let him stay up. I'll do it myself.
In most areas of the United States today, the cost of materials for a home, an extra bathroom, or a new electric outlet is 1/4 to 1/3 the total cost. The rest goes for labor. Today, the workman, looking toward Social Security, guaranteed annual wage, and health benefits, prefers year-round work with the mass housing contractor, the airplane factory, the glamorous fields of radio, television, and electronics. So the handyman, a vanishing American in most communities, knows where he can do better and charges accordingly. But while the high cost of labor may be a factor for the enormous rise of do-it-yourself since World War II, Pete Bolton was to reveal even deeper psychological reasons.
Yes, sir? What can we do for you?
Oh, I want some boards for a shelf.
What kind of wood?
I got some mahogany. My wife thinks mahogany would look nice.
How much mahogany do you want?
Oh, 4 or 5 pieces. About this wide, about so long. Also, a hammer and some nails.
2, 4, 6, 8, or 10 penny. Clout, wire, galvanized, steel cut.
What's that, Esperanto?
Ways of ordering nails.
Oh, look, if you're going to make it tough for me, I'll... Okay, I'm sorry.
Ever put up a shelf before?
What do you think?
Oh, we get some like you every day.
Honestly?
Simple shelf builders as well as experts who want to panel a rumpus room.
Oh, it's just a small apartment. We have to rumpus where we can.
Take a look over here. Looks like a supermarket, doesn't it? Do-it-yourself kits for everything. Hi-fi, radiator covers, storage walls.
Wow.
Out back in our lot, we've got several big kits for prefabricated houses.
Oh, yes, but don't you have any plain old boards?
I won't sell you a board or even a nail until you take this rule. Go home and measure for the wood you need, then come back and I'll sell you some good white pine, not mahogany.
Oh, but my wife...
Bring your wife and I won't sell her mahogany. It's too expensive. Now, you don't need it for shelves. I'll sell you just what you need and only what you need. Who knows? Someday you may want to buy one of our prefab, split-level, ranch-type 12-room houses complete with sod for 3 acres of lawn.
How's it going, dear?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Well, you've done wonders. 1 shelf up already, and you've only been working 3 hours.
All these doggone nails won't go into the wall.
Maybe you should have bought a sharper kind of nail.
Oh, sure. Yeah, going all over the whole store. Tested each nail with my finger.
Wow, it's going to look beautiful. What are those chunks on the floor?
Oh, it's plaster.
Plaster?
Well, every time I hit a nail, a chunk falls out.
Well, the landlord will be wild.
I'll have to get a plaster in, I guess. Well, hang it all. Don't stare. You wanted these shelves.
I wanted them. You offered to build them.
Shh. Somebody at the door.
Well, naturally, all this pounding after midnight.
Hi, my name's Kennelly. Live next door. Heard you hammering.
I am sorry, Mr. Kennelly. Did we wake you?
Wake me? No. My wife and I were working in the apartment. Finally, I said, Erna, somebody's doing it yourself. This I gotta find out about.
Oh, I was just putting up some shelves.
Say, I put some in our apartment in the same place 2 years ago. Boy, till I tell Erna, my wife, if she's still on top of the desk.
If she's where?
On top of the desk. We're painting the ceiling of the apartment tonight. Holy smoke, you've made hash of that plaster. What kind of nails are you using?
Oh, these?
Aren't they the right kind, Mr. Kennelly?
You should have told him at the store you were going into plaster. I'll go get some of the right kind and Erna. By the time you fix drinks for everybody, I'll be back.
You don't need to trouble.
Trouble? We're friends now. All a do-it-yourselfer has to do is knock once with a hammer, and he'll get friends from 60 miles away. Okay, Pete, this side, and that's it.
There she goes.
Okay, boy, knock her into place while I call the little woman, and we'll all have a drink. Helen! Hey, Helen, come and look what we've got.
Kennelly, you'll have the landlord here shouting like that.
Take a look, Helen.
How do you like it, honey?
Finish them. You made my shells.
Pete made them with his own little hands.
Oh, well, shucks, who told me about the nails? Brought his power saw so I
They
could...
are beautiful, really professional. They're so beautiful, and you've worked so hard.
Oh, hey, now, honey, don't cry. It was nothing, really.
Yes, it was. It was working all day at the bank and staying up half the night to build my shells.
Well, I got a kick out of this, honey, honest. Well, I felt just like old Daniel Boone and Abe Lincoln and the other pioneers building log cabins. What's the matter? What are you staring at now?
Nothing, dear.
Yes, you are. You're staring at the shells. Isn't she, Alex?
Huh? Oh, I was just pouring drinks for the three of us for a
I
toast.
think you and I should toast Pete, Alex.
Oh, not till you tell me what you're staring at about those shells. What's wrong with them, Helen?
Nothing, except...
Except what?
Well, I was thinking we'll have to paint them.
Well, sure we'll have to paint them.
But don't you see, dear, if we paint the shelves, it'll make the rest of the room positively dingy.
Hey, haven't you kids painted with rollers? It's a cinch. Earn and I'll show you.
Well, Rembrandt, here I come.
Oh, the old gray room. She ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. The old gray room. She ain't what she used to be. Now she's painted green.
Okay, everybody. Let's gather up the paint cloths, wash the brushes, move the furniture back, and then we'll have champagne in our new living room.
Oh, boy, have we had fun these last 2 weeks.
When are you going to paint the rest of your apartment, Helen?
Oh, I don't know, and I'm sort of tired these days. We thought maybe we'd wait.
Say, you know what you ought to get? An electric paint sprayer.
An electric paint sprayer?
Terrific! Goes... You do your walls, ceilings, furniture in half the time.
Oh, dear, somebody heard us singing.
I'll see who it is. Well, good evening, Mr. Peabody.
I beg to differ, Mr. Bolton. It's morning and no time to be singing in my apartment house.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Peabody. I'm terribly sorry.
Now, look... What's happened to this room?
Well, that's what we were singing about. We just finished painting it.
I presume you're responsible for this, Mr. Kenley?
Well, now, Mr. Peabody,
Haven't I had enough trouble with you in your apartment without your invading a second apartment in my building? I suppose he gave you permission to paint your walls, Mr. Bolton.
Well, no, we just...
Do I smell rubber-based paint? I do. You know what this means?
Uh-oh.
Well, you may Mr. Kenley. I don't suppose you told these people rubber-based paint on the walls of this apartment is permissible only if the tenant guarantees to have it scraped off and 2 coats of oil paint put on when they move.
Look, they had the rubber base already bought before
And you've added bookshelves, I say. Uh-huh. Nailed or screwed in, Mr. Bolton?
Why, nailed?
Nailed. You know what that means in any apartment building. The shelves belong to the landlord. Section 182, shelves, cabinets, valances, and other elements of decoration become the property of the landlord unless fastened by the use of screws.
All right. We'll get our use out of them the next couple of years. And we'll take care of the painting.
Pete, we can.
Why not, honey?
Where are we going to store all the extra paint and the ladders and the brushes and the claws?
Why, right where we're storing the tools. Corner of the bedroom. Till I build that storage cabinet.
There isn't going to be any room for a storage cabinet. I'm going to need a crib.
A crib? Oh, darling. You mean it? Well, the heck with a crib. Now we can build a house.
By recalling these first adventures in do-it-yourself, Pete had gained an insight into the Oedipal drive that led him to emulate the pioneer forefathers. Modern man no longer wrests a harvest from the earth. He puts his hand in the food freezer or opens a can. He no longer levels the forest to build a cabin and gets logs for the fire. He rents an apartment and pounds on the pipes for more heat. Yet, deep in his subconscious, he knows he is the natural child of the pioneer. Therefore, he turns to this new field of do-it-yourself, striving to prove he is as good a man as his forefathers were. Pete, tell me about building the house now.
Well, it's a funny thing, Dr. Manning. We didn't build one. We bought one.
Oh?
A nice one, outside of town. Room for young Susan to have her nursery. Big yard. Oh, really nice, if a little old-fashioned.
You gave up do-it-yourself?
Almost completely. For a couple of years.
And did you give up the Kennelys, too?
Well, They gave us up, you might say. I can't blame them. See, they bought a lot across from us and built a house. Alex was pretty sore when I wouldn't put on a miner's lamp and help him with the plumbing and wiring after dark. Erna said Helen let her down with the plastering. We didn't speak to each other for a year. Then one night when I came home from work... Helen? Helen, what are you doing?
Oh, Pete, I wanted to finish before you came home. I just couldn't stand the squeaking that next to the last step any longer.
Well, it squeaked ever since we moved in.
Wake Susan up.
Oh, no, Susan's nursery's way down the hall. Helen, you're not looking at me. What's up?
Well, honey, don't be angry. I asked the Kennelys over for a drink tonight.
Oh, you did?
Please. It's the way Erna looks at Susan every time I take her out in the stroller. I know she wants to see her and hold her, and finally today... Well, we were such good friends.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can feel Alex's eyes on me, too. From his roof, from his new terrace, from his new sun porch, bedroom window, the chimney, the cellar window, from wherever he's working. You know, it was tough when he was just building that house. Now they've started remodeling.
I just couldn't let them up to Susan's nursery with that stair shrieking.
Oh, of course you couldn't. Here, give me that hammer.
Very nice. Well, it's a good house you've got, Pete, a good house. Of course, if you wanted to put in an hour or two and shore up your front porch, you know...
how about another drink, Alex?
Huh? Oh, well, I don't know. Erna and I have to go back and pour some concrete tonight.
Alex is putting a new wing on the house. We have to extend the basement.
Haven't you seen our concrete mixer? It's a cinch. Hook it up to the power, throw in the sand and gravel. Why don't you two kids come on over and see it
We
work?
can't leave little Susan.
Oh, that's right. They're family folks now, Alex.
Why don't you go over with them, Pete? I'll stay with Susan.
Yeah, how about that, Pete?
Well, no, I think I ought to stay here.
Oh, why not, Pete? Helen can come over tomorrow while you stay with the baby.
Look, I've got an even better idea. Why don't you two come over for early supper tomorrow and bring the baby?
Why, yes. Now, you can't say no to that. And then we can show you the whole house, concrete mixer and all.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I know.
No what?
Well, this darn stair still creaks.
Well, not half as loudly as before you fixed it yesterday.
You know, honey, we went from cellar to attic in Alex's house, and not one stair creaked. And the windows open without breaking your back. And their cellar's dry.
And that beautiful kitchen of Erna's.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, you wouldn't think of doing all that electric wiring yourself.
Well, darn it, I'd like to be able to use the toaster without dimming every light on the first floor.
Could we have a light over the sink?
Well, sure. Well, I think so, anyway. Come on, let's look. Hey, you got it, boy?
Push that BX a little harder, son. I gotta have enough wire to reach the outlet by the sink.
Helen, watch it. You've got your ladder right against the cord of my drill.
Pete, stop that saw for a moment! Pete! Pete! You've just got to put down that saw and come upstairs for a minute. Erna's got Susan on top of the stepladder painting the nursery ceiling.
So it went, Dr. Manning. So it went. Then, Dr. Manning, 18 months later, the house was painted inside and out. Helen had her modern kitchen. We had a new bathroom. I'd insulated the house, shored up front porch, and... Oh, would you believe it, Doctor? Beyond a few cuts and scrapes and nicks, well, Helen and I had never been happier in our lives. Now, there was a lot to be said for do-it-yourself. And I suppose we'd still be at it, but... Well, something snapped when I got sidetracked onto that boat. It was a small 8-foot pram, pre-cut, complete down to the last screw. A child of 10 can build this in 8 to 10 hours, the advertisement said.
How's it going, son?
Okay, but I'd like to meet the guy who wrote that ad. 8 to 10 hours. There are 737 screws in this thing, besides the marine glue.
Almost done?
Yeah, just these last couple of screws, that's all.
Man, it looks like the Queen Mary.
Oh, she'll float all right.
You know what? This works. Maybe you and I could get a kit for a 35-foot power cruiser.
Sure. Build it in our basement.
She finished?
She's finished. Except for painting her.
Boy, that first night I met you, I'd never have thought you could do a job like this.
Oh, me neither.
You ever want to leave the bank, you could make a fortune doing jobs like this.
Oh, come off of it. Compared to you.
Oh, I mean it, Pete. This boat is real. Pete, watch the boat. She's let go! Pete, where are you? Pete!
Some 6 weeks later, after he had been taken to the hospital and his various physical injuries healed, I had met Pete Bolton for the first time. Now, after our long talks together, we had at last uncovered the basic underlying drive of the 40 million people who do it yourself to the tune of $12 billion a year. Their basic creative urge. Modern man's basic creative urge is taking the worst beating in history. This is the age of specialization, of mechanization, of automation. The worker on the assembly line and the corporation president are in the same sinking boat. They can never point to something and say, I, and I alone, have created this.
Well, Doctor, a man and woman together can create a baby.
That's true, Pete. When was it you and Helen stopped painting and hammering and sawing?
Well, when Susan was born. Oh, yes, I see what you mean.
The creative drive is so strong in man that even though he fathers a baker's dozen, even though he is a creative artist, he still likes to do it yourself. It is born within him as surely as the lungs, the heart, and the brain, until suddenly he is in need of a shelf or caught by the gleam of a power tool that resembles the fire engine of youth. Then he is lost. Or, as I think now, he has won.
Calling Dr. Jenkins. Calling Dr. Jenkins.
Pete was just about ready to leave that hospital bed, but my colleague, Dr. Forster, terminated the case more abruptly than I might have wished.
Good morning, Pete.
Well, Dr. Forster, I haven't seen you in weeks.
Yes, we'll talk about that some other time, Pete. Right now, we're in a terrible jam. Haven't got a bed available in the entire hospital, and there's a patient outside.
Auto accident?
No, a do-it-yourselfer like you, up on his roof trying to nail a shingle to stop a leak.
Oh, gosh, I'll get right up. Fell off it, huh?
No, fell in. The roof fell in with him. All right, nurse.
Yes, doctor.
Bring the man in right this way. Right over here.
We gods, it's Dr. Manning.
You have been listening to the CBS Radio Workshop and a psychological account of the do-it-yourself movement, written by Charles S. Monroe with music composed by Ben Ludlow and conducted by Alfredo Antonini, produced and directed in New York by Paul Roberts. Barry Kroger was heard as Dr. Manning, Joe Helgeson as Pete, Elspeth Eric as Helen, and Jackson Beck as Kennelly. Others in the cast included Ralph Bell, Leon Janney, Elaine Rost, and Joe Julian. This is Bob Pfeiffer inviting you to listen again next Sunday afternoon to the CBS Radio Workshop.
A mostly satirical analysis of do-it-yourselfing from the CBS Radio Workshop 69 years ago, December 2nd, 1956. Up next, we'll stay in New York City and see what's going on with David and Claudia.
Ladies and gentlemen, The chief hope of our enemies is to divide the United States along racial and religious lines and thereby conquer us. Let's not spread prejudice. A divided America is a weak America. Through our behavior, we encourage the respect of our children and make them better neighbors to all races and religions. Remind them that being good neighbors has helped make our country great and kept her free. Thank you.
And we wrap up this podcast by seeing what's going on with Claudia. This episode from 78 years ago, December 2nd, 1947, as Claudia deals with the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you, transcribed, Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Hey, darling, where are you going? Not finishing breakfast?
I just want to get my pocketbook.
Look, we're eating at home. There'll be no check to pay.
It'd be for you to pay anyway. Oh, here it is. Right where I left it last night.
Odd Bodkins.
What's odd?
Bodkins.
Never heard of him. Who is he?
Darned if I know. Just an expression of amazement that you put something where you could find it.
Oh, now.
What are you peering into that mirror for?
Does one side of my face look bigger to you than the other?
Swollen? No, it doesn't look swollen. Why?
Got a sort of a dull toothache in the rear upper corner of my jaw.
Since when?
Since I woke up. I must have slept on my face, I guess.
What do you usually sleep on?
A pillow, of course.
Oh, of course. Does it hurt much, darling?
No, not much. I don't think it's anything. Maybe I bit too hard on something at dinner last night.
Well, if it doesn't go away or if it gets worse, you ought to go see your dentist. You ought to see him anyway, I think.
You sound like an advertisement. Feels a little better already. Hot coffee helps.
Then put that little mirror away in your bag and have another cup. I'll pour. But, darling, call him and...
Say, David, did you put $1 in my pocketbook last night?
No.
Well, that's queer because there's $1 in it now.
A small fortune. Put it in the savings account.
I mean, it's $1 I shouldn't have.
No reason why you shouldn't have one, providing you don't spend it all at once. How's that for a generous husband?
Very generous. But, I'd made up my mind to spend every cent I had, and I did. And now I find I have $1 left.
Did I hear you say you made up your mind to spend every cent you had?
Yesterday afternoon.
I don't feel so generous anymore. How much money did you spend, all but $1?
All of it, including this one. That's the strange part. David...
Look, darling, I know I'm not very bright so early in the morning, but I don't think I've lost my mind completely. Now, start all over again and tell me quietly exactly what happened. Remember, I'm your husband, not a mind reader.
Well, yesterday afternoon you went back to the office after the auction sale, and I went shopping.
Buying and selling a $2,500 sofa at the auction sale wasn't enough, huh?
It was too much. I wanted to get the sofa out of my system. So I went shopping at the 5 and 10 cent store to get some little things around the house.
Well, what we need is some big things around the house, like chairs and tables.
Well, as I was saying, I went into the 5 and 10 cent store to get some little things. And, mop and a pail and stuff. And I opened my pocketbook, and what do you think?
Out jumped a frog.
Frogs are in throats, not pocketbooks.
Well, what did you find?
$5.
No.
Yes. So there I was with $5 and the entire 5 and 10 cent store at my disposal.
What a wild, mad passion must have seized you.
You have no idea how easy it is to spend $5 in a 10-cent store. Practically everything costs $1.
Inflation,
Not
that's
at
what
all.
it is.
It's worth $1. It's worth... Do you want to hear what I'm saying or don't you?
Well, go on.
Well, then be quiet, please. Anyway, I bought a pail for $1 and a mop and a wringer for $1 and, let's see, 6 dishcloths for $1 and an iron stand for $1 and... Oh, yes, an everyday fountain pen. What's that add up to?
Exactly $5.
That's what I figured. So I should have come home without a cent.
Stony broke.
And now I find I have $1. Right here in my change purse. Where do you suppose I got it?
I don't know, but this sort of thing has possibilities. I'll give you $100. See what you can do with that.
David, now be serious.
I'm serious. I think that dollar isn't yours.
Not mine? Then whose?
The 5 and 10 cent stores.
The stores? They're not selling dollars there.
Exactly.
You mean maybe I didn't pay for one of the things I bought, is that it?
Oh, so at last you admit it.
Admit what?
Walking out with an unpaid-for purchase.
I don't see how I... Now, let me see. I remember paying for the pail and the mop. And they put the dishcloths in a bag with the iron stand and
what about the fountain
the
pen?
Fountain pen. Oh, David, I must have put it right in my pocket.
And nobody saw you?
I guess nobody did because nobody asked me to pay for it.
You filched that fountain pen.
But I didn't mean to.
The fact remains you filched it. A fine thing. I'm married 2 months. Suddenly, without any warning, one fine day, I wake up to learn that my wife is a kleptomaniac.
That's not the other thing, is it?
It's a nice upper-class word for shoplifting.
It's not when you don't do it on purpose. Besides, it's the first time.
Tell it to the judge.
You think I ought to go back there today and return the $1?
That's an admission of guilt.
Mama says admitting something makes it all right.
All right with your conscience, maybe, but not with the 10-cent store. They'll be mighty suspicious that you don't owe them a little more.
Oh, you make it so complicated.
The simple thing for you to do is never cross that dime store's doors again.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. You want me to be, don't you?
Never go in there again. It's such a wonderful store. They have all sorts of things.
For $1.
I love that 10-cent store. I know what I'll do. I'll send them back their $1 in postage stamps. How about that?
They wouldn't appreciate it. It would mess up their bookkeeping system.
I feel awful about keeping it.
You should. Sinners should suffer for their sin.
But I'll have to keep it. There's nothing else I can do. And I've suffered enough. I'm going to put it out of my mind.
Put it out of your mind?
This minute. Oh, such a fuss about $1.
Well, I think you must have a latent leaning towards petty crime, or this would prey on your conscience.
I've decided not to let it.
I am profoundly shocked.
Can't help it. The 10-cent store can get along without my $1. Oh.
What's the matter? The words stick in your throat?
No, it's my cheek. And no, I mean my tooth.
A tooth for a tooth.
I have a pain right through the side of my face. I can hardly talk. David, you don't think it's a twinge of conscience, do you?
The way you look, I'm pretty sure it's a twinge of tooth. Where does it hurt? Here, show me.
Right under my finger is.
I mean, how can I see you if you got... How can I see you if you got your finger in your mouth?
Right up there. In the right-hand corner.
You haven't got a tooth in the upper right-hand corner.
I must have. It hurts. Could it be God paying me back because of the $1?
God's too busy. He's got too many other things to worry about. Does it hurt much, darling?
Not much. I just can't eat or talk.
Come on. We'll go see the dentist.
I should say not. Maybe it'll go away just the way it came.
I'm not taking any chances. We're going to see that dentist right away.
David, you're always rushing into things.
I'm taking you to that dentist personally before I go to the office. You have a way of putting things off that you don't like to do. It came over suddenly at breakfast, Doctor. 1 minute she was talking, and the next her mouth was just open.
I see. Well, it doesn't sound very serious.
I don't think it is, but I thought she'd better come over right away.
Yes, and very wise. Besides, I welcome this opportunity of meeting Claudia's husband.
What have you been telling Dr. Martin, David?
Nothing, dear. Just telling him how you got your toothache this morning.
I don't know how I got it. That's the point.
Now, get into the chair, Claudia, and let's have a look.
I'll go into the waiting room, Doctor.
David, don't go.
Oh, it's perfectly all right for you to stay in here, Mr. Norton.
Well, if you don't mind.
Now, Claudia, put your head back. Now, how's this? Comfortable?
Wonderful. I could go right to sleep.
Go right ahead, darling. Dr. Martin will appreciate it.
Tell me where it hurts.
In the upper right-hand corner.
Yes?
Up where my tongue is.
Mm-hmm.
See anything?
Now open wide.
You find where it is, Dr. Martin?
Open wide. Uh-huh. I see the trouble.
You mean I really have something wrong? David, you see it wasn't a twinge of conscience.
I never said it was. Your conscience did.
Young lady, you're cutting a wisdom tooth.
I am. David, you hear what Dr. Martin said? I can hardly believe it.
She's a little retarded.
Oh, it varies. Some people cut their wisdom teeth young, and some cut them late. Yeah, it looks impacted. I'll have to take x-rays of it and see what's what. But I may have to pull it.
Pull it, my one and only wisdom tooth.
Will you take the x-rays now, Doctor?
I'd like to.
I'll come back some other day.
You stay here, and you do what Dr. Martin says. Doctor, could I call my office, please?
Yes, go right ahead. The phone's in the other room.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You won't have to pull it, will you? I'm just getting it.
Well, we'll see. Open wide. Have you had any other trouble with your teeth?
None at all since I'm married. It seems to agree with me.
I'd say it does. You're looking very well. I'd say you've even gained a little weight.
Have I?
Yes. You look very pleased about it all. Are you going to have a baby, Claudia?
Of course we're going to have a baby. What's a marriage without a baby?
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations, my dear.
What for? It's only natural and normal.
Well, congratulations nevertheless. You know, too many young people wait too long for their first baby.
We're very lucky. Our new apartment has an extra room, so we don't have to wait. Besides, I think I'd like to manage it so I'll be a grandmother while I'm still young.
Well, you're very ambitious.
Anyway, it'll be more fun that way. By the time I'm 60, I expect I can...
First things first, young woman. And I want you to be coming in here to see me regularly. You know, having a baby is a lot of wear and tear on your teeth.
That's the last place you'd expect.
I'll give you a prescription of calcium.
Calcium? What for?
For the baby's teeth.
I see. Oh, hello, David. The office all right?
Oh, yes, fine.
And watch your diet. After all, you don't want to put on too much weight.
Oh, of course not, no.
Claudia put on weight?
Well, it's unavoidable, Mr. Norton. But if she's careful, the mother's weight goes back to normal once the baby is born.
Baby?
It's fascinating, isn't it, David?
I'll get the x-ray plates prepared, and we'll get some pictures of this so-called wisdom tooth.
Now, darling, quickly explain everything to me.
Explain you what, David? What's the matter? You're shaking all over.
Did I understand Dr. Martin to say that we're going to have a baby?
Of course we're going to... You know we're going to have a baby. I told him we were going to. Is anything wrong,
told
dear?
Now, look, darling, there is one thing, only one thing I want to know.
All right, I'd be glad to tell you. What is it, David?
Why on earth didn't I know before?
Why didn't you know what before?
About the baby, you cluck.
David, I don't know what all this fuss is about. You know we're going to have one.
But when? After all, Claudia, I think you should have come to me about this. After all, the one thing, I am the father.
Well, how should I know when? I'm not a fortune teller, darling.
Oh. Look, Claudia, sit down there a minute. Now, take it easy.
What is the matter with you, David?
You know
I've never
what you've
seen
done.
you in such a state.
Do you have the slightest idea what you've done? For the moment, we'll forget what you've just put me through. I'll live, I think. But you've misled Dr. Martin into believing you were in the process of having a baby.
I did no such thing. He brought up the subject of babies himself. I didn't say one thing. He just jumped to conclusions. And so did you.
This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney. Minnie's the housewife who eats sketchy leftovers for lunch because it's too much trouble to prepare anything just for herself. If you fall into that habit, here's a tip that'll make the tidbit taste better. When you take leftovers from the refrigerator, reach for an ice-cold Coke at the same time. For Coca-Cola makes even a skimpy lunch a refreshing repast. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
"78 years ago, December 2nd, 1947, Claudia, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We thank you for making us a part of your day. And coming up on our next program, we'll get into variety with an episode of The Big Show, the 90-minute extravaganza headed by Tallulah Bankhead with Fred Allen, Phil Silvers, and others. We'll also have the Chase and Sanborn Hour, Rudy Valley, along with Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, and their guests this time around will be Maureen O'Hara, and another episode of Claudia. That's coming up on tomorrow's Wednesday program. Have yourself a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Visit us at classicradio.stream, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.